Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad begins with the contrast between two father figures, his biological father and the father of his best friend. Poor Dad was highly educated and emphasized traditional learning, while Rich Dad, a successful entrepreneur, valued financial education and real-world experience. This foundational comparison shapes the entire book. Kiyosaki learned that while both fathers wanted success for him, their definitions and paths toward it differed greatly. The introduction reveals Kiyosaki's central argument: the traditional education system is flawed because it fails to teach students how to manage money. He stresses the importance of financial literacy over academic degrees when it comes to achieving financial independence. The introduction frames the book as a guide to shifting mindset from working for money to making money work for you. Kiyosaki sets the tone for the chapters that follow, offering to share lessons that changed his life. He encourages readers to be open-minded and prepared to challenge their beliefs about money, success, and education. Ultimately, the introduction promises a journey of financial awakening and empowerment. Chapter 1: The Rich Don't Work for Money. This chapter introduces the idea that the wealthy do not work for money, they have money work for them. Kiyosaki recounts a story from his youth when Rich Dad put him and his friend Mike to work for very low wages. When they complained, Rich Dad explained that this experience was designed to teach them about emotional control and opportunity seeking. Rich Dad taught that fear and desire trap people in a cycle. Fear of being broke drives people to work hard, and desire causes them to spend recklessly, repeating the cycle. Instead of reacting emotionally, one should observe, think critically, and look for opportunities. This lesson is foundational for understanding how the wealthy grow their money. Kiyosaki contrasts traditional education, which promotes job security, with financial education, which promotes freedom through asset building. He stresses the value of learning over earning during the early stages of one's financial journey. By doing so, people can escape the rat race and begin building wealth strategically. The chapter closes with a reminder that financial independence starts with a shift in mindset. Don't work for money, instead, learn how to make money work for you. Chapter 2: Why Teach Financial Literacy. In this chapter, Kiyosaki emphasizes that financial education is crucial because making money isn't enough, one must also know how to keep and grow it. He introduces the concept of assets and liabilities, underlining that the rich focus on acquiring assets while the poor and middle class accumulate liabilities they believe are assets. An asset, according to Kiyosaki, puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out. This fundamental distinction is the cornerstone of financial literacy. Rich Dad taught that understanding this allows people to build wealth regardless of their income level. People must learn to read financial statements, understand cash flow, and make decisions that lead to long-term financial stability. Kiyosaki argues that schools don't teach students how money works in real life, which leaves many adults unprepared for managing their finances. The lack of financial education often leads to debt, poor spending habits, and reliance on job security. He suggests people should focus on buying income-generating assets like rental properties, stocks, or businesses. The chapter concludes with a simple rule: keep your expenses low, reduce liabilities, and diligently build your asset column. This creates a cycle of wealth accumulation over time. Financial literacy is not about being rich instantly, it's about creating a strong foundation for financial independence. The chapter sets the stage for learning how to make informed decisions that protect and grow wealth. Chapter 3: Mind Your Own Business. In this chapter, Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of focusing on one's own business rather than solely working for someone else. While holding a job provides immediate income, it does not necessarily build wealth. Rich Dad taught that true financial security comes from owning and developing income-generating assets. Kiyosaki explains that too many people confuse their profession with their business. For example, a person might be a skilled employee but lack assets that create income outside their job. The rich, on the other hand, use their salaries to acquire assets such as real estate, stocks, bonds, intellectual property, or businesses. He encourages readers to maintain a clear separation between their profession and their business. Financial freedom comes from building a strong asset column, not just earning a high salary. This chapter warns against lifestyle inflation, where income increases but expenses and liabilities increase even faster. Kiyosaki recommends tracking your own finances carefully. Focus on buying and growing assets that continue to generate income without constant personal involvement. By doing so, one slowly replaces earned income with passive income. The takeaway is powerful: always mind your own business. Invest in yourself and in income-generating activities that will sustain you, especially in the long term. Relying only on a paycheck is risky, while cultivating assets can offer lasting financial freedom. Chapter 4: The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. Chapter 4 explains how the rich use financial knowledge to reduce their tax burdens and protect their wealth, largely through corporations. Kiyosaki traces the origin of income taxes and how they were initially intended for the rich but ended up burdening the middle and lower classes. Rich Dad highlighted how the tax system often punishes the working class while rewarding business owners and investors. He introduces the idea that corporations provide a powerful financial advantage. Individuals earn money, get taxed, and then spend what's left. Corporations, on the other hand, earn money, spend it on expenses, and are taxed only on what remains. This tax structure allows corporations to legally pay less in taxes and reinvest more into their business. Rich Dad taught that by understanding legal financial structures like corporations, trusts, and partnerships, people can protect their income and grow their wealth efficiently. Financial education includes learning the laws and using them wisely, not just earning and saving. Kiyosaki contrasts Poor Dad's view of taxes as a civic duty with Rich Dad's view that one should learn how to avoid overpaying legally. He emphasizes that one doesn't need to cheat the system, just understand it better than the average person. This chapter encourages readers to develop a business mindset and take advantage of legal structures available to everyone, not just the elite. The smart use of corporations and knowledge of tax systems can be a game changer on the journey to financial independence. Chapter 5: The Rich Invent Money. Kiyosaki argues that financial intelligence enables people to create opportunities where others see risk. This chapter explores how the rich leverage creativity and knowledge to generate wealth. While most people play it safe and avoid risks, the financially educated take calculated risks and often benefit from them. He describes how people with strong financial education can spot investment opportunities others miss. This ability to invent money comes from deep understanding and confidence rather than luck or chance. For example, recognizing undervalued real estate or investing in emerging markets early can lead to wealth creation. Kiyosaki also stresses that self-doubt and fear prevent people from seizing opportunities. People often say "I can't afford it" instead of asking "How can I afford it?" The former closes the mind, while the latter stimulates problem solving. Rich Dad encouraged learning and experimenting, not just working hard. Financial intelligence consists of knowledge in accounting, investing, understanding markets, and the law. Combining these areas enables people to make smart decisions. Kiyosaki believes schools don't cultivate this kind of intelligence, leaving many unable to navigate the real financial world. He advocates for building one's financial IQ by reading, learning from mentors, and practicing in small, low-risk investments. The chapter ends by encouraging readers to become creators of wealth, not passive earners, by educating themselves and daring to take action. Chapter 6, Work to Learn. Don't work for money. Kiyosaki emphasizes skill building over job security in Chapter 6. Instead of chasing promotions and raises, he recommends working in roles that help develop valuable, transferable skills. Rich Dad believed in learning by doing and saw every job as an educational opportunity. The chapter tells how Kiyosaki took jobs in sales to overcome his fear of rejection and improve communication. These skills later proved vital in his entrepreneurial ventures. Rich Dad encouraged acquiring a diverse skill set including marketing, communication, and financial literacy that could be used to manage or build businesses. He cautions against specialization, which often limits career mobility and financial growth. While Poor Dad valued academic specialization, Rich Dad promoted cross-disciplinary learning. Becoming well-rounded makes individuals more resilient and capable of seizing diverse opportunities. Kiyosaki also addresses ego and fear, which stop people from trying new things. He suggests adopting a student mindset and seeing every experience as a chance to learn. The more you know, the more you earn, he says, highlighting how acquiring real-world skills leads to long-term financial success. This chapter encourages readers to ask what they can learn from a job instead of what they'll earn from it. Financial success isn't just about income but about becoming capable and resourceful enough to create and manage wealth over time. Chapter 7, Overcoming Obstacles. In this chapter, Kiyosaki discusses the common obstacles that hold people back from financial success, focusing on fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. He explains that fear of losing money often prevents people from taking the risks necessary for wealth creation. Cynicism, the habit of doubting everything, also blocks opportunity, as people become too cautious and skeptical to act. Kiyosaki emphasizes that laziness and bad habits often stem from a lack of motivation or poor financial education. People tend to look for shortcuts or give up when the going gets tough. Arrogance prevents many from learning or accepting advice, leading to costly mistakes. To overcome these obstacles, the author suggests changing the mindset about failure and risk. Failure should be seen as a learning experience, not a defeat. Financial education builds confidence, which in turn reduces fear and cynicism. He encourages readers to develop persistence, discipline, and a willingness to face discomfort for long-term gain. Rich Dad's lessons show that obstacles are not external problems but internal challenges that must be conquered first. By managing emotions and thinking critically, people can make smarter decisions and continue growing their financial intelligence. Chapter 8, Getting Started. Chapter 8 focuses on practical steps to begin the journey toward financial independence. Kiyosaki provides actionable advice on how to develop financial intelligence and build wealth. He advises readers to start small, invest in assets that are affordable and manageable. Education and experience are more important than the amount of money invested. He also stresses the importance of surrounding oneself with mentors and like-minded people who encourage growth. Setting clear financial goals and writing them down is another key point. Goals provide direction and motivation. Kiyosaki also encourages readers to take control of their financial future by making conscious spending choices, avoiding unnecessary debt, and continuously learning. This chapter stresses action over fear. Begin now, even if unsure. Kiyosaki believes that progress comes from learning through doing, adapting, and growing. He also highlights the importance of self-discipline and patience. Chapter 9, Still Want More? Here are some to-dos. In the final chapter, Kiyosaki offers a list of practical exercises and habits for readers who want to deepen their financial knowledge and improve their money management skills. He recommends tracking every expense to understand where money goes, reading financial books, attending seminars, and seeking mentors. The chapter encourages building multiple streams of income through investments in entrepreneurial ventures. Kiyosaki stresses continuous education in accounting, investing, market knowledge, and law to increase financial intelligence. He also encourages readers to share their financial knowledge with others, reinforcing their learning. The chapter closes with a motivational message: wealth is built through consistent, intelligent actions over time. Persistence, education, and a proactive attitude are key to financial freedom. Conclusion. Rich Dad Poor Dad challenges traditional beliefs about money and education, showing that true financial success comes from financial literacy, smart investing, and a mindset focused on building assets. Robert Kiyosaki teaches that anyone can achieve financial independence by changing their approach to money, overcoming fear and obstacles, and continuously learning. The book encourages readers to take control of their financial future, start building assets early, and think like entrepreneurs. Ultimately, it's a powerful guide to breaking free from the rat race and creating lasting wealth through knowledge, discipline, and action.